I'm gonna just stand here and keep breathing into the mic, trying to figure out how to start. So I guess I'll just start. My name is Philip. As you can probably derive from the name of the YouTube channel. That was dumb. And if I seem a little out of sorts, I have been trying to muster the courage to do this for the last hour. I've wanted to do this in general for about 2 months, and I keep putting it off, and I finally just decided to take the plunge, and this is really scary and very hard, but this is my first time on camera as myself. I have 3 other YouTube channels that I run and operate. I have the unboxing channel, the film channel, and the Wi-Fi channel. And on those channels, I'm either not on camera as I am speaking as myself, or I am in personas. I hate to use the word characters because everything that I portray is just me, but just brought to the surface. Kind of like the movie Split, but being in control, I guess, is the easiest way that I could describe it. So this is my first time on camera as me, speaking in my voice as Philip. So you might be asking, well, why make a 4th YouTube channel? I know people are already thinking that I'm spreading myself far too thin, and that is a completely fair assessment and judgment. But as said, this is necessary for me. I've been dealing with something since April 2009, and it's not something you can really see. And as time goes on, I'll go into more detail. I hate to be vague or esoteric about it, but I need, I guess, to do this in a certain way where my story unfolds in a certain way. I will say that 2012, I had a really bad thing happen again. And after that, I said that if by 2019 I wasn't better, that I was going to kill myself. And I don't want to do that. But nothing's changing and nothing's getting better. And I need to figure out a way that I can mentally and spiritually and emotionally deal with what's going on with me physically. And I know it sounds dramatic, and I think I agree it is very dramatic to say, but this is not my last ditch effort, but this is just something I have to do to I made this channel because I was going to put this content originally on the Wi-Fi channel, but that is more in the spirit of being lighthearted and improv and more, I guess, humorous, and this is not that. I was afraid that if I put something this serious and personal to me as me on camera, it would clash with what was already on that channel. So I elected to make a completely brand new channel that could be more personal, more authentic, more of a vlog style, but initially it's just going to be me talking to anyone that is willing to listen. Essentially, I had a life event, as said, that happened in 2009, and it's really hard to talk about. Basically, my life changed completely, and everything that I knew about my life or thought that my life was taken from me. And over the course of the last decade, I've had to really dig deep within myself to find a part of me in my soul that I didn't know existed. I always knew from overcoming so much growing up that I was strong, that I had an inner strength, but it has been tested many times. And it's 2019, the year of my personal ultimatum. And I like being alive. I love being alive. We have one consciousness on this planet that we know of, and I don't want to throw that away because of something I can't control and something I don't have any answers to, which brings me to the goals of this channel. Goal number one is to hopefully find anyone else that is going through what I'm going through, which sounds redundant, but experiencing what I'm going through, I guess. As you can see, I've already made many mistakes in recording this. I'm keeping them in. I want this to be, as said, as real and authentic as possible. My goal is to find anyone else that can relate. I have friends, mostly online, that have what they call invisible illness, and I can relate to that. But in all of my years of talking with people and YouTube searches and Google searches and just searching, I have not found anyone who's quite going through what I'm going through the way I'm going through it. And I know that everyone's story is unique and everyone's story is different. Everyone has their own just struggles and hardships. And I'm not comparing myself to anyone. Pain is pain. And hurt and loss are those things. And they are significant to you in the ways that you experience them, because it is you experience them in your life with your consciousness. Mine, though, is so vastly different that I feel like I'm in a mental prison, shackled by something I can't control and something that just won't heal. And that is the second goal. The second goal is to hopefully this reaches someone that can give me answers. I have been fleeced. I have been taken advantage of. I have spent tens of thousands of dollars on doctors who wanted nothing more than to give me false hope and misdiagnose me over and over and over. And I will go into detail on that in the future. But be it medical people, holistic people, anyone that can give me any insight or point me in the right direction, because I'm within, milliseconds of finding the courage to try and go to the Mayo Clinic. Maybe they have answers. I don't know. I don't have them, and no one has had them in a decade. So the channel is going to start out as What's Wrong With Me. That will be the first series. This is the first video in that series, the introduction of what's wrong with me, because I don't know. And I will chronicle the last 10 years of my life for anyone that wants to listen or cares. There'll be more videos to come. This is very, very hard for me to do. I am a very private person and a very personal person. It's one of the reasons I haven't shown my face on camera as myself. I have flaws that I am very aware of. And I know it's one of the reasons that I am essentially a hermit. I don't like to go outside. I have a lot of problems, as I know we all do, but I need to vocally get this out of my head and out of here and see if anyone can relate and or can point me in the right direction, have answers. I'm not sure where I'm going to go afterwards. I am trying to break it down into bite-sized pieces, so it's not like 3 hours of me talking. I've told this story before a couple times to people, and it ends up going about 3 hours. I don't want to subject you to that, so I'm going to try and break it up the best I can. But I've lost a lot. And family, friends, partners, long-term relationships, my life, my well-being, my mental capacity. I've lost a lot in 10 years, and I know it was foolish of me to wait so long, but when you are a coward, sometimes you don't think the courage will ever come. And so just bear with me as best you can. this is hard. I know I keep saying that, and I hate to be repetitive, but mostly I want people that know me to know, because no one seems to fully grasp what I'm going through. And I want my story to be out there for anyone else that's going through it too, and is lost and confused and is feeling like they can't go another day. I have been there. As recently as a month ago, I have been there. And afterwards, after the what's wrong with me thing, I think has a bow on it. I would like to keep updates and make it more of just a personal, as said, vlog style. I can't really do traditional vlogging. As you'll find out, my condition prohibits me from doing a lot of stuff. Even standing here right now is extremely uncomfortable for me. At this point, I'm rambling. So this is the introduction to what's wrong with me, because I don't know. And not many other people do, because if you don't know yourself, how can you articulate it to anyone else? But I hope that in the coming days, weeks, months, however long it takes me to get to the finish line of this objective that I have, that I need to do, as said, for my own peace of mind and sanity, that if nothing else, it helps people that know me to understand me more and understand what I'm going through more, without me just posting on Facebook about, oh, I had another setback. And, the people that do love and care, they react and they give support. And it's phenomenal after all these years, the people that have stuck around and do care and do give a damn about you. You find out who your friends really are. And that's so true. I've said, as I've said, I've lost a lot, but I've also gained and learned a lot in the process. So I hope to do that as well, to gain some closure, even though this chapter of my life will not close. And after a decade, maybe find some peace of mind in and around what happened to me and what's going on. So this is part 1, the introduction. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be the accident. I'll talk to you soon.